Hi everyone, so today we're going to talk about the equation of circles. The standard form of the equation of the circle is given by parenthesis x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared, where r is the radius of the circle, h comma k is the x and y coordinates of the center of the circle. So we are given this equation and the graph. We're trying to find the radius and the center. From the graph, we can see that the center is at 4, 2. And then the radius will be 1, 2. So the radius will be 2 and the center will be at 4, 2. Let's check if this equation matches with the graph. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to 4, where 4 is h and 2 is k. So that means our center is at 4, 2, which matches with the circle. And then on the right side of the equation here is represented by r squared. So that means 4 is equal to r squared. That means that r is equal to 2. So then this equation matches with the graph. Here is our standard form of a circle, of the equation of a circle. And then here's one of the examples. Identify the center and the radius. For this equation, x squared plus y squared is equal to 16. This equation is the same as x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared is equal to 16. So yeah, x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared is equal to 16. Then, if we are trying to find the radius, we can set r squared is equal to 16. To get the radius, we simply take the square root of 16, and then the radius will be 4. From this equation, from the left side of the equation, we can see that h is 0, k is 0. So that means our center is at 0, 0. Here's another example. Parenthesis x plus 3 squared plus parenthesis y minus 6 squared is equal to 121. So, in this case, x plus 3 squared is the same as x minus negative 3 squared. And then, if we're trying to find the radius, we can set 121 equal to r squared, which will give the radius of 11. And then, as I just said, this part x plus 3 squared is equal to x minus negative 3 squared. So that means h is negative 3, while k is just 6. So our center will be at negative 3, 6. There's more practice problems. For this equation, x squared plus parenthesis y plus 10 squared is equal to 5. X squared is the same as x minus 0 squared, and then y plus 10 squared is the same as y minus negative 10 squared. And then if we're trying to find the radius, we need to set the r squared is equal to 5. So if we're trying to find the r, we need to take the square root of 5, which will leave us as the square root of 5. And then the center will be at 0, negative 10. Another problem. Parenthesis x minus 11 squared plus y squared is equal to 10. So we need to find the center first. When we find the center, the y squared is the same as y minus 0 squared, so then our center will be just at 11, 0. And then if we're trying to find the radius, we can substitute r 10 into r squared, which means that r squared is equal to 10. If we're trying to find the r, we take the square root of 10, which will give us the square root of 10 as the radius. Next example, we're asked to write the equation of the circle given the center and the radius. So given the center is at negative 13, 15, and the radius is at 8, the radius is 8, write the equation of the circle. So here's our standard form. With our standard form, we can just plug it in. Given the center is at negative 13, 15, we know that the left side of the equation will be x plus 13 squared plus y minus 15 squared is equal to r squared. And then we have r here as 8. So we can just plug 8 into r, and then that will give us x plus 13 squared plus y minus 15 squared is equal to 8 squared. And if we square the 8, we will get 64. So our final equation will be parenthesis x plus 13 squared plus parenthesis y minus 15 squared is equal to 64. Given the center is at 2, 3, and the diameter is 10, write the equation of the circle. So same process. Here's our standard form, and then we plug in the coordinates of the center, which give us the left side of the equation to be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared. Then we get the diameter, not the radius, but we know that the diameter is equal to 2r, is equal to 2 times the radius. That means if the diameter is 10, our radius will be 5. From that, we can simply plug in 5 for r. And then we get parenthesis x minus 2 squared plus parenthesis y minus 3 squared is equal to 5 squared. Then we just square the 5, which will be 25, and our final equation will be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 25. Alright, we're asked to write the equation of the circle with the given graph. We can see that the center of the circle is at 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. That means the h is 4, the k is 3. And then we need to find the radius. The radius will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The radius is the distance from the center to the circumference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The radius is 5. From this information, we can have our equation, which will be x parenthesis x minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 25. And that is it. Thank you.